Wait, this is wild. Basically, all we've gotten in terms of video content from Star Citizen this year, which is starting from right here, I want to say. I think this is the first thing this year. Ship advertisement with behind the scenes ship advertisement. Trailer for content. Ship advertisement. A talk about the back end. This was a good long talk about the back end, which was helpful, but back end. That back end, though.
This isn't just...
Damn it. Wrong soundbite. Advertisement for Ship, Anvil Super Hornet. Trailer for Ship, Anvil Super Hornet. Talking about the events going on.
Thank you very much.
Video. Another content video talking about Supplier Die. Trailer for Supplier Die. Vehicle concept team, so Ship Talk. Performance capture, which like gave us a little bit of a look at something coming up. Atlas Geo advertisement. Drake Golem advertisement. 4.1 launch deep dive, so basically looking at the content. Golem trailer, and then 4.1 trailer. That's what we've gotten this year. Let's look at what we got this time, even just last year. We were looking at EVA changes coming up. The branding, honestly, the branding one is actually pretty interesting around them. Distribution centers, those hadn't come out yet. Those are coming out in the next patch. Master modes. They did Q&As on the distribution centers and also the personal inventory and interaction system. First person introductions. Like this was because 323 was going to have a lot of stuff in it. And they were very hyped in Q1 of last year. But you can go back further than that. I mean, 2023 is almost a completely different reality in terms of ISC. You guys remember when we were getting regular sprint reports? I think, yeah, this is the very last sprint report we ever saw. Remember when we used to see these where you would just get kind of information about what's going on at that time? Yeah, that stuff was too far out, but still pending release. I know, and that's the thing is like, we've gone through so many iterations of ISC. I genuinely think this is still the best way to do it. You should still show stuff that is far and close, not just stuff that's like happening that day. And, you know, just going back to more of this, like, it's just the way that this program has changed is a lot. And we were just looking at Around the Verse, going all the way back to there. It was 40-minute episodes. That was because they couldn't put stuff in the game, right? Everything they wanted to put in the game was stuck behind 3.0. They couldn't get 3.0 out, so they showed it to us all in Around the Verse. 30 minutes every week. Here's what we're working on. Sorry, you can't play it. Now instead, most of the stuff that they are actively trying to show off to us is stuff that they're putting in the game. Everything else is probably squadron focused. So it's the way that this kind of thing runs is super indicative of their development at the time. And right now, they are not focused on selling us on features or telling us what's coming up. They did that. They did that during IAE, and they'll probably do it again during Invictus. But a lot of this, the content, the playability, and the stability, that's all we see here. Content and ships and events, stability from the back-end talks, and more honestly of their Spectrum posts, and the playability, just an overall encompassment of that. And I think that's going to continue throughout the year. I think we'll definitely see more feature stuff than we saw in Q1, but it was a good point looking at just how dry it's been in terms of that kind of content. And y'all know me, that's the content I love.